Look at this empty coffee cup. If I tell you to draw this right now, 90% of you will draw the top opening like a pointy football, and it's going to look terrible. You can draw boxes now, but the second you try to draw a cup, a wheel, or an arm, it falls apart. It looks stiff, flat, and totally fake. If boxes are the foundation, cylinders are the absolute cheat codes for drawing literally anything living. Grab your pens. Today, we fix your round forms. But guys, before we put a single line on the paper today, I need to put the pen down and just talk to you. I owe you a massive apology. I looked right into this camera and promised you one video every single week, and then I completely vanished. For 2 whole months. I'm not gonna sit here and give you some fake, perfectly scripted YouTube excuse. Life just completely swallowed me. Things got insanely overwhelming. I burnt out so hard, and honestly, every single day I didn't upload, the guilt just got heavier. I felt like I was abandoning you guys. But then, I finally opened the comments. I was terrified to look. But you weren't even mad. You were asking if I was okay. You were sharing your box drawings from day 4. You kept practicing without me. I can't even begin to explain what that did to my heart. Thank you. Thank you for not giving up on me when I was totally ready to give up on myself. I am back. The spark is back. We are finishing this A to Z series together, and I am sitting right here with you until it's done. All right? Shake out your hands. Let's draw. Okay. Pen on the paper. Let's do this together. Find a nice, clean, blank spot on your page. We are not rushing today. First rule. An ellipse is not a squished circle. I want you to think about that empty coffee cup we just looked at. If you look straight down into it from above, the rim is a perfect circle. If you tilt it back to take a sip, the circle doesn't suddenly grow sharp corners, right? The edges stay perfectly smooth. The circle just gets narrower in space. Draw a straight horizontal line with me, just right across the page. Take your time. This is your minor axis. I want you to imagine that this line is a solid metal skewer, piercing right through the exact center of our coffee cup. Your ellipse must be perfectly symmetrical on both sides of this line. Now, how do we draw it without our hands shaking like crazy? Lock your wrist right now. Squeeze it. Do not bend it. Trying to draw an ellipse with your wrist is like trying to write your name with your elbow. It's so stiff. You have no range of motion. Do this with me. Hover your pen over the line. Don't touch the paper yet. Spin your whole arm from the shoulder. Just make a nice, smooth oval in the air. 1, 2, 3. Feel that rhythm? I call this landing the plane. Keep spinning and drop the pen. Keep the spin going. Let's do it again. Hover, spin, drop. Look at that one. See it? It's a little messy. That is perfectly fine. I want it to be messy. A messy, confident curve has life to it. A slow, wobbly, perfectly calculated line looks completely dead. Let's do 5 more, right now, together. Hover, spin, drop. Move over a bit. Hover, spin, drop. Keep that wrist locked. Hover, spin, drop. 2 more. You can do this. spin, drop, spin, drop. Look at your page. It looks like a mess, but it's a confident mess. You're doing it. You know, just sitting here drawing all these practice shapes with you guys, it really reminds me of what actually pulled me out of my rut. When I was super burnt out last month, I would literally just lie in bed and doom scroll for hours. My brain was absolute mush. I realized I had to take control, find a hobby again, and just curb the doom scroll. I needed something real, human-made learning. So, I opened up Skillshare. I wanted to try something completely new, so I actually started learning animation. I took this amazing class called Learn to Animate, and it was so perfect for what we are doing today. I learned exactly how to squash and stretch round shapes to actually give them real weight and gravity on the screen. Honestly, joining this platform is the best thing you can do to just get your inspiration back. Skillshare is all about real people teaching real creative skills. I would literally sit at this exact desk, pull up that animation class on Skillshare, and just actively animate along with the teacher. No pressure, just active learning that genuinely supported my well-being and helped me reconnect with the joy of actually making things move. If you are feeling stuck, uninspired, or you just want to stop wasting time on your phone and learn something cool, you need to join me over there. The very first 500 people to click my link in the description or scan the QR code right here on the screen will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Go sign up and take a class. Get your brain working again. But right now, we need to turn these flat little ellipses into heavy 3D objects. Alright, clear a space, time for the magic trick. Everything living, fingers, tree branches, animal legs, they're all just cylinders. Let's draw a soda can together. Step 1, draw your top ellipse. Hover, spin, drop. Good. Step 2, pull 2 straight vertical lines down from the extreme edges of that ellipse. Don't rush, pull them straight down. Now freeze, do not draw the bottom yet. This is where 90% of artists mess up forever. It's a perspective rule called the degree shift. Listen closely to this. The further away an object is from your eye level, the rounder the ellipse gets. Imagine holding a glass of water right exactly at your eye level. The top rim is just a flat horizontal line, right? Now, slowly lower it to your stomach. You can see into the glass now. It's a skinny ellipse. Now put the glass all the way down on the floor. It looks almost like a full perfect circle. So, let's go back to our soda can. Our top ellipse is skinny. That means our bottom ellipse has to be fatter because it's further down from our eyes. Let's draw it together. Make this bottom loop wider. Look at the difference. Do you feel how heavy that looks? Like it's actually sitting on the desk? Let's do a crazy one. Let's draw a floating log tilted right toward us. Draw a fat, round ellipse right in the middle of the page. Now, draw 2 lines going back in space, getting narrower as they go back. And cap it off with a tiny, flat ellipse. Boom! Depth. You just created realistic 3D space on a completely flat piece of paper. Before we wrap up today, I need to save you from 2 terrible, horrible habits: the football and the hot dog. The football is when you pinch the corners of your ellipse so they look sharp. Shapes in perspective do not have sharp corners. Cross it out, destroy it. The hot dog is when you draw a straight flat line on top, a straight line on the bottom, and just curve the sides like a pill. Gross. Cross it out. An ellipse is like water flowing in a circular river. It never stops turning. Alright, here's your homework for the next 2 weeks. Yes, 2 whole weeks. If you want to get good, if you want to draw from imagination, you have to do this. Grab a cheap ballpoint pen. Do not use a pencil because I don't want you to erase. Erasing is fear. We're doing an alternating boot camp. One day boxes, the next day cylinders. On your box days, I want you to go back to what I showed you in day 4. Draw the 1-point, 2-point, and 3-point perspective boxes, but this time, absolutely no guidelines. Do not draw a horizon line. Do not draw vanishing points. Try to draw the perspective boxes completely using your imagination. Feel the angle. Feel when a line is drifting. Let it be messy, but train your eyes to own the rules. On your cylinder days, you do today's exercises. Fill an entire page with floating cylinders and ellipses. Draw them long, short, thick, thin. Ghost your lines. Land the plane. Make sure the bottom is rounder than the top. Let your page look like absolute chaos. Box day, cylinder day. Box day, cylinder day. Do that for 2 solid weeks, and your understanding of 3D space will be completely unstoppable. You guys did amazing today. You survived the box on day 4. You just conquered the cylinder on day 5. You literally now hold the mathematical building blocks to draw the entire known universe. Thank you again for waiting for me. I'm so incredibly glad to be back drawing with you guys. Fill up your sketchbook pages, keep those wrists locked, and I will see you in the next video.